things are changing, and I want to get everyone's thoughts on this. Okay? So here's the deal. If things are changing for the better, if I'm going to have more eyes in a positive light on me every day, and I'm not saying that it's going to be like this every day, all right? I'm just saying that it likely, right now, at least for the short term, it looks like things are going to be good, right? If that's the case, then I have a unique opportunity to reassess the way that I do things in a very positive way. For example, all right, short-term stuff, every day, I have a $150 goal per stream. I'd like to hit that goal every single day. But if I turn on the stream and I talk to you guys for 50 minutes and I make $149, then it's kind of an arbitrary thing, don't you think? Like, it doesn't really matter that much to hit 150 if people are going to support like this. Then I don't really need that, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because yesterday, one of the major things, one of the big contentions that Asmon Gold had with me is that you ask too much for money. You're e-begging too much. What if I don't have to ask because people are being forthcoming with contributions? Then I literally never have to say, hey, give me money. You get it? That's what I'm saying. Like, the point I made, and this is a very pertinent point. What was happening was I had a very isolated audience, meaning it was longtime viewers who like me and support me no matter what. They've been through thick and thin with me. And then I had casual viewers who would come by every once in a while to join me for certain playthroughs and the like. If I didn't ask for contributions, I wouldn't get them. Like, if on a typical day, like there was a day I said I did a test. On a day, I just said, I'm not going to ask for contributions. And in the entire day of streaming, first and second stream, I made $30. The whole day, 8+ hours of streaming. Obviously, that's not even a living wage. You know what I'm saying? On a day when typically I ask and I remind people that I have ways to contribute and we have goals and we're rallying to hit the goals and we're doing celebrations for when I hit the goals and the like, I almost always hit my goal. Almost. Not every time, but almost always. So it's kind of like cause and effect. And the thing is, the people who actually like the content and come here to chill aren't offended that I ask for contributions. They're not, because if they were, they would tell me and they would leave. Okay? But the thing is, people clip that and throw it on the internet and say, look at this e-beggar. He's a horrible person. Everyone hates him. But they don't. The people who are here like the content and don't mind me asking. People weren't upset that when I play Pokemon, that for a $20 contribution, you could name a Pokemon permanently in my playthrough and see that Pokemon in my party the entire stream. They liked that idea. They said, that's a cool way to interact with you as a streamer. And whenever people watch that playthrough back on your channel from now until whenever YouTube gets deleted, that Pokemon will be there and that you were a part of that. You were part of an interactive playthrough with a streamer. How cool is that? No one was pissed. No one was screaming in anger that I did that. But that's how my detractors portrayed it. Okay? But again, here's the thing. If people are going to support, then I don't have to ask. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? If people are going to come and check out the content and watch in droves, and my ad revenue is going to go up behind the scenes because more people are watching, if people are going to come to the streams and support the streams without me asking, then I don't have to ask. It's kind of like the polar opposite of the situation I was in before. Do you want to know why I started asking for contributions on streams? Because the trolls destroyed this channel, took it out of the YouTube algorithm, and I could no longer make enough ad revenue on my videos to make a living. I made a living on ad revenue alone all the way through early 2017. But then it fell off because the trolls had kicked this channel out of the algorithm. I didn't get views anymore when I played a hot new game. No one could find my channel. So I had to become an interactive streamer in order to make ends meet. I didn't want to be an interactive streamer. I didn't want to beg. They made me have to do that to stay afloat. And then after creating that situation through false copyright strikes and all of these problems, they then criticized me for doing the thing that I'm doing because they ruined my channel. So they are basically Dr. Frankenstein. They created a monster through their own actions. Then when the monster ran rampant, they were like, oh no, a monster, how horrible. But you made it. You're the one that made me have to do this. So if that's the one thing that everyone has problems with, wow, Phil asked for contributions too much, then we can fix that. If you guys are going to show up and be awesome to me every day, I don't ever have to bring it up. And if you think it's toxic that I bring up income, then I won't. Because if I'm doing good, why do I care? Right? Why would I ever say it? And I've already said, if ever I was to get to a situation where I don't even need stream income, I would turn it off or I would donate it all. Like, let's say I hit the lotto right now. I would give it all away. I would still stream because I love streaming, but I would give it all away. I never intended for this to happen. I just wanted to make content that people enjoyed, man. I never even wanted to do this for a living. I fell into it when I got laid off from an office job in 2010. Okay? So that's the thing. Like, if people are going to support, then we're good. I'm not going to ask for anything. Why would I? So thank you for that. Let's have a great time together. Let's enjoy each other's company. Let's enjoy games together. I'll shout out your contributions and let's have fun. But now the question remains, do we want to do this? Do we even want to have goals anymore? The thing is, I'm very skeptical about getting rid of them, and here's why. I've been down this path before, okay? And like I said, success can be fleeting. So because of that, let's say I abolish the goals, but then within a month or two, everything falls apart, tapers off, viewers are gone, income's gone. Do I bring them back? Or are people going to be like, you already got rid of them, you can't bring them back, right? So let's see what happens right now. I'm totally okay with abolishing the goals if people are going to support. I'm totally okay with not asking for support if people are going to do it anyway. Totally, 100%. But then the thing is, we've already got this whole thing. Every 10 goals hit, I do DSP tries it. Do we not do that? Do I just do DSP tries it every once in a while just for fun? I'm okay with that. Maybe like once a week, we do a once a week DSP tries it. We figure out what we want to do and we just do it on a whim for fun rather than it being based on hitting goals and support levels. I'm okay with that. Really, I am 100%. Why would I not be okay with that? Okay? Cool. So I have shout outs to do, but then on top of what we're talking about now, I have more stuff that I need to address. My hair is sticking up right in the middle. It's bothering me. I have more stuff that I want to address because this might, not only does this mean the end of the begging and the end of the goals, this might actually mean the end of me having all of my content being controlled by income. And I'm going to explain what I mean in a second, okay? Because there's been certain games and playthroughs this year that I had to stop playing or didn't get to play as much as I wanted to because they weren't bringing in attendance, views, or support. But if more people are going to be showing up now, then maybe that doesn't matter anymore. We'll talk about that because there's one particular game that I want to bring up that I think if you guys are from Asmongold's group right now and you're watching me, I think there's a game he loved this year that I loved this year, and I actually had to stop playing it. And I'm upset about that. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's do shout outs. I'm